Dam, dadilam, vacarme s'en va dans l'oubli éternel. Et Gustave dom guardiam, dilim, didididilam, lute sera dodilom, seram. Dim, dim, da, 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 dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, di, dam. Dim, dim, da, 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 dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, di, dam. Dans là-haut sera ravi, les toits à sur noir gris fera. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Ô clair, obscur, trouble, rature. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures. Oh. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, courera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
Hello everybody. Well, I'm alone right now on the stream, but well, it is what it is. If you don't know who I am Gael, and I am working on my survival horror game called Silent Corruption. And yeah, I'm still working on like implementing the main mechanics right now. And so far I have done like the character controller, basically like all the walking, running and all that. That's all done. Obviously the animations are a bit placeholder. They look kind of bad, but they will do for now. Obviously as well, the main character is done. This is Jane. She's the protagonist of my game. And the one that's going to be going through all the scare and all the things that, well, that's gonna happen in the game. And lately I've been working on the inventory system. I already made like the backend and all the functionalities a few months ago, and this past week I've been working more on the UI. Obviously it's still work in progress, but it looks a lot better to what it used to look. And just figuring out all, how it's all going to work. I'm doing like a grid inventory, sort of like Resident Evil 4, Diablo. That's in sort of inventory where, every item has a different sort of grids. They occupy a certain number of grids, and yeah, you can like rotate them and just organize it yourself however you want. Obviously this is still very work in progress. It's probably gonna change a lot as I playtest the game. So today I'm going to keep working. Well, the inventory is more or less done for now, and I'm going to start working on the status system. So I also want to have a sort of like, if you played Project Zomboid, they have this system when they show where you are hurt. And because in this game I want to expand more on the survival aspect. It's obviously very heavily inspired on games like Silent Hill and Resident Evil, but I'm kind of expanding more on the survival mechanics. So yeah, basically imagine a Project Zomboid meets Silent Hill sort of game. But obviously my game is going to be focused more on the narrative aspect rather than open world, because as a solo developer I really can't do an open world game on my own, and also I want to tell a story, so doesn't really for my vision doesn't really make sense making an open world. So it's going to be basically a linear narrative with like open areas sort of, where you can basically, you're in an area, you can explore it and just just gather resources and confront monsters and whatnot, and then when you are kind of done with this area you can progress to the next one, and then the story will progress as well. So that's more or less the loop of this game. So I'm gonna start working on 1 second. Gonna start working on this. For now, just a placeholder. So basically you can have like, where is this thing? if you hurt, let's say, the right leg or the head or the hand is hurt, so it will show like sort of like this. Obviously, please hold it again because it's still really ugly, but it does the job for now. And this is like your general health bar. And now I'm gonna add like in the long dark you have like the thirst meter, the water, and yeah. Oh, hello, Diogo. So I was just. Yeah, a Jill sang with reference for sure. Like, it's going obviously to have references to all the classics because this game is built upon all that. So yeah, obviously references to all sorts of things. But yeah, well, as I was saying, so I'm just gonna start adding the UI here for like thirst, hunger, sleep, and all that. Yeah, let's see how it goes. So basically I'm going to add this sort of UI indicators. Obviously I don't need temperature in my case because I'm not gonna handle temperature. Just going to be mainly thirst, food, and sleep. I am still thinking about it because since my game is not open world, I don't really have a day-night cycle. So, not sure how can I do sleep, but I guess it could be just general being tired. And you can just rest in safe rooms and stuff like that. But for now I will implement it, but we'll see later doing playtests if it makes sense or not. I can close this. I'm very tempted to try Godot because all the things that I'm hearing about Godot are really good, and yeah, you know that Unity lately has been a bit shit, and I'm a bit concerned that I'm going to make this game in Unity and something's going to happen. I'm not gonna be able to release it. I don't think so, but you never know. With big companies and all that. But yeah, I am definitely tempted to learn Godot, but I just don't have the time. But yeah, it seems like a really cool engine, to be fair. So, what game are you doing in Godot? Yeah, exactly. And like for me, I've been using Unity for like 8+ years, and it's like I tried to learn Unreal. Yeah, and I didn't like Unreal. It was too complicated and too overkill for my needs, to be fair. And yeah, to me, I actually like working in Unity. I find it very easy. It's just the company per se. Don't trust them, but I think it should be fine. I don't think like they're just suddenly going to disappear or something, or make a very stupid. Well, I don't know, but yeah, I would like to work here, keep working in Unity because I'm really comfortable now. As I say, I've been using it for years. I know where most things are. I'm very comfortable coding here, and yeah, it's just I want to finish this game. I don't want to learn another game engine. You're working on a something with a working title. Cross Pollinator is an XCOM time game. That's cool. Yes, I do remember. Yes, we have talked in emails. Yeah, you told me about it. Okay. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay. Right, so now let's write a bit of code to make all this work. Okay, I need to sort this out. It's really ugly right now. Okay. I think I'm going to put this like on their own separate emojis. Otherwise I'm gonna have like a million. And it's gonna be a bit weird to find everything. Or maybe not. Maybe I just leave it there. Yeah, definitely. There are people that work in small projects and people that work on big projects. I am definitely the second one. In fact, this is something I want to make a video about because I really have tried to make short games, but they always keep growing and growing and growing, and yeah, just I can't see and can't I can't seem to be able to do short games. I always like, I mean, personally as a gamer, I like playing, what I like playing the most is like narrative focused games where you can explore, and I feel like if I make a short game, I'm not going to be able to express my ideas properly, and so they always end up being very long. So yeah, this game that I'm working on right now is gonna be very long. I mean, very long as because I am a solo developer, and I should probably not make it this long, but just whatever, I'm just gonna do it anyways because if I try to make like a smaller idea, I'm not motivated. So yeah, I just right now I really wanna make this game, even if it takes me ages. So it's whatever, you have to do what makes you happy. Yeah. Um. So you also do like apps and stuff on top of all doing a game as well. Yeah, that's a cool idea actually. Yeah, like I'm the same. I don't really like doing game jams because I work really bad with deadlines. I just get really anxious, and yeah, I need to have no deadlines, because there are people that when they have a deadline, they kind of like are more motivated, but for me, that added pressure, it makes me just not wanted to work on the thing. So I do really bad on game jams and all that, especially because I have some health problems and my energy levels are always different. So I never know if I'm going to be able to, meet that deadline because maybe on a specific day I'm not feeling well and I cannot work, So it's added pressure that I don't really need. And I found that I work much better when I can just, take it one day at a time, and it will get done when it gets done. Obviously, I try to have like a general sort of deadline, maybe like in a month I would like to accomplish this. But if I need more time, well, then I need more time, because I also need to listen to my body and what my needs are. Yeah, definitely. I'm taking, even though this is a big game, I'm not trying to do everything at once. I'm taking it like dividing it into small chunks, and doing one thing at a time. Like right now I'm implementing like the very core mechanics, and yeah, I'm not doing anymore else. I'm not doing art, I'm not doing a story. Like I like, for example, the story I already spent like years really working on that, and I feel like it's in a very good state and I don't really need to review it too much. So right now I'm just focusing on the programming side of things. And yeah, I think that workflow is really working for me. I feel quite motivated to, work like this. But anyways, let's keep working on this. So I'm going to try to hook this up to the code. So I'm gonna need an image. Yeah, exactly. Like, I prefer to focus on milestones rather than a set deadline, and as a solo developer, it's really difficult to accomplish the deadlines, or like work within deadlines, because life gets in the way. Things take a lot longer than when you expect, and if you are very rigid with the process, you're going to drive yourself mad, because making a game is very chaotic. So it's never going to be, it's never to go as you want. So you also have to have that in mind. So I don't remember how to do this. Gonna have a look on how did the health. Uh, let's say that my max needs amount is 100. Obviously this number is going to change as I play test. And I guess I'm gonna need right. I don't think I'm calling this anywhere. Yeah. That's... oh, it is working. Oh, it's here. Right, I'm calling it from here. Okay, I guess I can put all my stuff here. One time you tried to imitating Love Trousers, and you thought it would be fast and only limitation will be your art skills, but then the airplane flight just didn't behave as you thought it should. Yeah, because you are not him. And of course, the solutions you come up with and the tools you use and all that is going to be different, so the results are going to be different. And that is something that I experience myself whenever I try to imitate somebody else, because for whatever reason it never works the same way, because we're different people, we have different brains, and the results are always going to be different. So yeah, I think you can imitate people to use it as an inspiration, and to have like a goal you want to reach, or like something you want to explore. But if you expect to have the exact same results, it's not gonna happen, because we are not the exact same person. So yeah. So yeah, I guess in the end you have to do your own thing. Okay, I think this should work. I refactor it a bit more so it's not as all over the place. Let's see if it works. I guess this one needs to be public. Okay, seems that is working. Let's try different values. This on the player. Let's say okay. Good, that's working. Okay, well, now I have my basic, very most basic mechanics that I need to start playtesting some gameplay. And with this, I can do a lot of things. I can start doing items, I can start doing some puzzles and stuff like that, and just test this out. Okay. So yeah, that is all the time I have today for streaming. Thank you very much for watching with me. And well, yeah, probably you've been doing your own thing on the side. I don't know. But yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time I stream. I don't know when, because I'm kind of new to streaming and I'm still figuring out all this. Yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.